Today we're going to be looking at the CRM side of it. So if you log in with your credentials you've been supplied, we'll come to the home screen. This is just sort of a quick overview of everything that's going on in the system. So yeah, we've got the sales side of it, which is home, contacts and leads. Marketing will have the same sort of tabs but a few extra. So you'll see, so you've got target lists and lists. And then on the support side, so the same sort of things throughout. Contacts are sort of, you create contacts after the leads have come through, but we'll discuss that after in a minute. Activities, so you've got your calendar, meetings, emails, tasks and notes on this tab, are the main ones, and calls. Yeah, like I said, you can view them all from this tab anyway. So anyway, what we'll do, we'll start off with leads, because this is going to be the main sort of focus, to bring in all of the customers, potential customers who are going to want to use the service. So yeah, if we create a new lead, it's quite simple, just basic information we fill out quickly. So we'll start with the first name, then the last name, then you've got the office phone number. Just try and provide as much information as possible because it really does help later on. So yeah, it's really important to have the account name, because when it merges over into an account which is somebody who's using the service, happy to use it, it uses that to create the account name, so make sure you fill that out. That is quite important, generally the business name or the person's name or something. You can miss the email address and stuff like that, it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, add that email address. As you can see, you can select primary, opted out, which is sort of opted out of emails and stuff. And then yeah, you can go down. This is the more information, so you can obviously think about what sort of process the status is, if it's been converted, if it's in progress, or and then the lead source, generally they're cold calls, especially if you sort of don't know the person. It really depends. Just fill it out, obviously the scenario which is presented. Do a little description about what's been said, because it's all recorded. Everything will be kept on the system, so when you come back to it, you'll remember exactly what you've spoken about, how you met them. Because the worst thing is to forget about people we've already met. It's easy to lose track, but the point of this software is to keep track of everything. So you can write in the opportunity amount, which will sort of depend, referred by obviously yourself, if it's yourself, or whoever's been referring it. It will actually assign it to yourself as well. But yeah, you can assign it to myself, the director. But yeah, like I said, just leave it on yourself, because really you want to be chasing up the customer and getting your referral bonus. So yeah, once that's all created, we can now go on to the next step. We can start creating activities, history, campaigns. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at the history, because this is where everything is sort of summarised. Everything that's happened will go down into the history, so all the emails you've sent, emails that have come in, all that can be put into there. The activities part, you can, yeah, like I say, add tasks, send emails quickly. So what we'll do, we'll just send a quick email. You will have an actual account signed to yourself from VIPSocial, which you'll be sending the emails from. So as you can see, it's just using my personal email address, but it'll be your actual work one we'll set up. We do have templates and signatures set up, which will be added once your account's been set up. But yeah, like for now, it's just a matter of showing you the basics of how our CRM system works. Yeah, like I say, it's got tremendous power. It'll keep you organised and tracked for your leads, which is the main point, because we want you to be able to make money, make some sales. So let me just finish this. Information there. Right, so as you can see, we can send that if we wanted to. We probably aren't going to. We can always add attachments if you want to, and just make sure you relate it to the correct thing. So if it's if it's in the lead process, correct. But generally, when you've gone through the lead, it will assign it all already, so it's not too much of a problem to worry. Right, so now we've done that, we've sent out a sort of a test email. Just sort of shows it's gone into the history. Obviously, you can create notes and add attachments, so documents you've sent to them, or notes you've made, ideas you've had about them, trying to get them through the sales process. What we'll do, we'll just create a call, so you can sort of just, remember the home screen we had, these things we're doing now and the activities will pop up there to remind you to do this, to do that. It's so handy. Just make sure you fill out the information, like I said. The more information, the better, because then you don't lose track of what's going on. Yeah, just make sure everything's correct, and then save. Right. So now that's saving. We can now move on to the next section when it saves. Give it a few seconds, there we go. Right, so now we've just created that. We can go on to schedule a meeting. So say if you need to go meet up with them, or you've had a phone call, they seem to be interested but they're not too sure yet. You can sort of set up a meeting, go meet them, and actually present it to them. As we all know, people to people are a lot more persuasive than sort of somebody looking at a screen on a computer. So sometimes it does help to sort of meet them in person, especially if they're a bit picky. Yeah, you can add your location in, description. Just, like I say, the more information the better. Keeps you sort of informed, because it's so easy to lose track, especially when you have 10 to 20 leads. You will forget about them. So this software is going to help you keep organised, keep them all in the same place. Yeah, hopefully get you capturing these leads and closing sales more. So yeah, we can create a task quickly too. It's just a subject, and then you set priorities to hire. But I'll just fill this stuff out a little bit just to sort of show you roughly what you can do with it. So yeah, you can do a start date as well, and then an actual due date. It really just depends what you want to do. I'll just click through quickly. So yeah, the contact name. Say if you have a contact name already related in the CRM software, which is highly unlikely because it's not a good way to do it. It's good to start as a lead, and then we'll progress further and further. And once you've converted the lead, we'll then create the account for that, which will probably be in another video. So as you can see, if we go back to the home screen now, we'll just close these quickly, just get in the way. You'll see on your activity stream now you've created a new lead, a test user. Obviously when you've got a lot of things you're doing, the list will go, I think it shows about 10 items in total. But yeah, you've got your my calls, my meetings, top opportunities, your leads. If you want to add stuff to the dashboard, you can click on add at the top here. And then you can just select what you want to add. Just by clicking it, it will add it to it. Say open tasks. Yeah, whatever you feel is going to help you get these sales, like I said,